Hey everyone, welcome to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today I'm going to be reviewing Avengers Infinity War. It's been a long time happening, and the review is now. Sorry to keep you all waiting, but you knew I was going to do this. And I just literally got back home from the movies just about 10 minutes ago or so. I immediately connected my equipment, set up my camera, and I just pressed record, and I'm like, let's do this. Let's get this review out of the way. So, Avengers Infinity War is directed by the Russo brothers, and it stars everybody. Everybody's in the movie. Go figure. But this movie is amazing. You've probably read a lot of reviews and probably watched a lot of reviews like mine. You know, mostly different opinions here and there, but for the most part, you've gotten positive reception. This movie is two thumbs way into space up. That it's really that good. You need to see this movie, and you got to see it now, and you got to see it fast, because this movie is more than just an emotional roller coaster. This movie is an emotional everything. You experience it all: laughter, tears, joy. You may cry. You experience everything that you could ever imagine in one movie. It's like somebody took a blender, tossed in all your emotions, mixed it up here and there, and out it came spewing away all over the screen. And I'm not spoiling anything because it's expected. And let me tell you, I got more than I expected. And I mean that in a totally good way. Trust me, it's really that good. I'm going to be as vague as possible. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but just letting you know, Thanos, the greatest villain on screen ever. The greatest Marvel villain ever. The guy has it all. He's intimidating. He's a big brute. He's just terrible in a good way. You know, when I mean terrible, I mean that guy knows how to have his way. He takes initiative and he goes for it. And most of all, surprisingly, he has a lot of sympathy. And that's something that the Russo brothers decided to take this character and stray away from the original nihilist characterization that the comics went with Thanos, because if you ever read Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet, you know that Thanos was a nihilist and didn't care about anything. The guy had no emotion, nothing. He didn't empathize, he didn't sympathize, he didn't care about anything. He only had one vision, and that's to destroy half the universe. And that's it. He believed that he is, basically, that he's omnipotent, and there's no greater good than Thanos. This movie completely takes the character, changes it up a little bit, still ends up being a very compelling villain and a very interesting character. A character that you can relate with. A character that I didn't know that we were going to be able to care about. I mean, I've heard many things, but my God, he took me by surprise. And this movie is very well a Thanos movie. We follow the character from his point of view for the most part of the film. And the way that the movie divides the Avengers are grouped together in these little factions in different parts of the world and different parts of space. And it was handled brilliantly. And that's why, I mean, I gotta say that, after 10 years, well, technically 6 years, because Thanos made his first appearance in the MCU in the end of the Avengers after credits, it was totally worth the wait. And now we see why we waited this long, because the payoff was just fantastic. And this is only half the battle, because the Avengers Infinity War is one half of one movie. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens to the next part. And I'm looking forward to it more than anything. And it's only next year. So it's just another short 12 months until we get the next Infinity War movie. Or Infinity Gauntlet, or whatever it's going to be called. I don't know. And if you are reading or watching reviews online and people are saying that this movie feels a little clunky, jumbled up, I say don't listen to them, because in my opinion, it doesn't feel like that. When you have a movie that is filled with tons of character and it feels like you cannot focus on each and every single one of them, that doesn't necessarily apply to Avengers Infinity War. Does it have a ton of characters? Yes. Could it feel clunky to some people? Probably, yeah. But it doesn't apply to me, because we already are familiar with all these characters that we've seen on screen. We've had 10 years worth of storytelling about these characters. We know these characters. They've been established so well. We care about them that we don't need to know their origin story. There are some little plot devices and subplots that do happen in the movie, but it worked out just fine. It didn't feel like it was clunky or filled with extra filling or any of that stuff. The movie was just perfect. I loved it. It was amazing. I mean, guys, I'm going to give Avengers Infinity War 5 stars. So that was my review, guys, for Avengers Infinity War. What do you guys think of it? Did you go see it? Did you see it at midnight? Have you seen it already? Let me know your thoughts. Please avoid posting any spoilers in the comment section. I will delete it if I see a spoiler, I swear. Just save it for Saturday or save it for Sunday. It's up to you. But don't post any spoilers tonight. Okay? Be sure to click that like button, comment down below, subscribe for more, click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.